All right, man, we back. Let's talk about some NBA talk. Some rumors going around surrounding Giannis. Also, Billy Donovan, the old Florida coach, national championship winning coach, and now ex-OKC Thunder coach, seem to be on the Chicago Bulls radar. But let's get to it. Let's start off with the Giannis talk. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Giannis said that he wouldn't pursue a trade, leading most people to believe that he was going to stay with the Milwaukee Bucks, but he never said he was going to sign a max extension or a max contract with the Bucks. So people still believe that Giannis is to be had, and the Bucks just may willingly trade Giannis because if he doesn't commit to a max deal or a contract, maybe a 1-and-1, then they wouldn't want to lose him for nothing. Now, one of the rumors are that Chris Paul, they might try to get him over there to Milwaukee, which that should have been done at the trade deadline. Slow it down and rewind past then. They should not have paid Eric Bledsoe in the middle of the season and then traded Malcolm Brogdon to the Indiana Pacers. They should have got rid of Bledsoe and kept Malcolm Brogdon. That was a smart move to make. Then you still could trade for Chris Paul if you have the assets. Oklahoma City Thunder are not looking for established ball players. They're looking for assets and picks. So Sam Presti, the GM, can rebuild the team youth-wise. So it's a fire sale. I have people on my Piston channel, check out my Detroit channel, Motor City Sports Talk, telling me, they're not going to trade Galaxy Alexander, or they're not going to trade Dennis Schroeder, or they trying to trade everybody. They trying to build it from the ground up again. And Sam Presti got one of the best eyes and talents for NBA players. So, so they willing to move anything, but you got to have assets, as far as draft picks and young players for the Thunder even, look at you. You're kind of like one of them gold digging IG chicks or gold diggers out here. You got to have money. You got to look like you have money so you can even have a conversation with them. So that's kind of where that is. But if they can pull Chris Paul there, could it help Giannis out a lot? Yeah, but then again, it just goes back to what I said earlier. Giannis got to learn to play without the ball. And if you can't catch and shoot, and you can't, and Mike Budenholzer don't design the offense to really get Giannis cutting to the basket, slashing and getting easy buckets, and learning to play off the post, learning to come off curls and backdoor screens, and if he's not going to implement a ball movement and motion offense, then ain't no point in bringing Chris Paul there. Chris Paul going to be in the same predicament he was in Houston, watching James Harden pound the ball into the court and sitting there ready to shoot for a catch and shooter. That's it. That's all Eric Bledsoe and Chris Middleton are when Giannis on the court. When Giannis don't play, Bledsoe and Middleton are aggressive. They creating for everybody else. They throwing lobs to the Lopez brothers. They creating open shots. The ball started to move and the offense has some flow to it. You bring Chris Paul here, all he's going to do is watch Giannis pound the ball into the court and become a glorified jump shooter because Giannis can't play without the ball. Now, LeBron, it's a difference. It ain't that LeBron completely can't play without the ball. It's that LeBron refuses to play without the ball. David Black got fired, and he got Luke Walton fired. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. LeBron can catch and shoot. LeBron can slash to the bucket. LeBron can post up a little bit. If you push come to shove, LeBron can do those things. Giannis can't. Giannis can't post up. Giannis can't catch and shoot from three. Giannis don't have a mid-range jumper. He don't have a turning gun. Giannis don't have a block game. He don't have a mid-post game. He can work on it. He working on threes instead of working on bank shots and floaters and mid-range elbow to elbow and just outside the key jumpers. You bring Chris Paul here and you don't change that offense, Chris Paul just becomes a glorified spot-up shooter like he was in Houston. If they let Chris Paul and them run the offense and he able to find Giannis, the game going to be easier for Giannis. Giannis might not win scoring titles. Giannis might not win MVPs no more. But the game becomes easier for Giannis Antetokounmpo. It becomes easier. Because now Chris Paul is creating for him. Now the defense just can't build the wall on him because Chris Paul got the ball. Then Middleton got the ball now. So they can't focus on Giannis and build the wall because he don't have a ball. And if you pay attention to Giannis backdoor cutting and y'all try to double and stop him backdoor cutting, then other guys become open and Chris Middleton is getting easy shots and easy open shots. His percentages come up. So to be honest, if Budenholzer can't put a ball motion offense around in Milwaukee, it won't matter if you bring Chris Paul there. He'll do the same thing Middleton did. So you have to get Giannis to learn how to become a complete basketball player. And it's ludicrous how he becomes MVP. And he's not even a complete basketball player. He's a defender. One of the best. But he don't know how to post. He don't know how to nothing. Drop step, shoot over the right shoulder, left shoulder. This motherfucker 7 foot tall, turning gun like Sheed. He don't know how to face up, jab step, pop it. You know what I'm saying? He don't have a Tim Duncan bank shot. You know what I'm saying? All he do is know how to go to the court, put his shoulder down, get an and one. He don't have a floater. So when they build that wall, and I hate to sound redundant from other videos, but it's just so blatant that he just don't know how to play basketball like that good. When he got the ball, he just go to the rim. It ain't no, I'm going to the rim, stop, defense sack, I popped the elbow. Oh, I'm going to the rim. You know, if you want a 3-man break, I mean, if anybody play basketball, you want a 3-man break, what do? As a drill, guy on the wing, look here. You jump stop at the free throw line, and you make the defender, if it's 1-on-2 or 2-on-3, you make them decide where you're going to go with it. If they don't stop the ball, you drive to the bucket. But they stopping the ball on Giannis. So Giannis is still going like this, and he getting confused. Or sometimes he'll dump it off. But if they stop the ball on Giannis, and they sag into the middle, and he ain't going to shoot, he get a push shot, bam, he get a floater, bam. And one of my subs, Jamaica was like, maybe he ain't got enough talent around him. It don't matter who you put around him. That's why the narrative with LeBron is LeBron don't have enough help. That's not true. LeBron is turning all other 4 players around him into spot up 3-point shooters. And Giannis got the same problem. They dominate the ball so much that when it's time to pass it to Bosh, Wade, Anthony Davis, or whoever else, before he's a little bit more, he got Anthony do his thing. He older now. But he passed it to those guys. They cold because LeBron didn't have the ball. Some guys need to get in the rhythm. Some guys need to dribble and create. That's how I get in the rhythm. Everybody just ain't no, And for LeBron, he create for everybody. He's so ball dominant. Giannis the same thing. But Giannis is not as complete as a basketball player as LeBron offensively. LeBron can sit up there and pull up, bow. LeBron can get in the post turn, bow. Get the mid-range, bow. He can shoot the floater, all that. Giannis can't. So it ain't that he don't have enough talent around him. The offense sucks. He's a limited offensive player, and that's the problem. But also some rumors that Chris Paul could head to the Philadelphia 76ers. They trying to pursue a trade for him as well. So kind of putting that out there. Yahoo got that out there. But also the rumor is the Los Angeles Clippers are trying to pursue Giannis Antetokounmpo in the summer of 2021. And I'll be surprised if Giannis don't sign a contract by whenever the trade deadline is in the 21-22 season. That I'll be shocked, or 2020-2021 season. I'll be surprised if they don't trade him by that deadline, if he don't sign an extension. I don't think they're going to lose Giannis for nothing. They didn't lose Lou Alcindor for nothing. I don't think they're going to lose Giannis for nothing, period. And that's just the truth. I don't think they're going to lose him for nothing. So either he going to sign that max extension by whenever the next trade deadline is, or I don't know if they're barking. There probably some kids walking by. Or they're going to trade him. And if he go to the Clippers, then what do the Clippers got to offer? They have no capital. So if they pursuing Giannis, there's either 2 scenarios, 3 scenarios. They get a third team to help him out, which is going to help the Clippers out be dominant. Second option is they're going to trade Paul George. Third option is it's going to be a deal between Lewis Williams or Patrick Beverley or in Montrezl Harrell. That's going to be the difference. Do they got room for another max contract? I don't know. I know Montrezl Harrell got a contract coming up. One of the reasons they didn't want to trade for Andre Drummond because they wanted to bring back Montrezl Harrell. So if the Clippers do get him, it's more likely they're going to lose either Paul George or they're going to lose depth. And at this point, the way Paul George playing, I'll trade Paul George. But then again, they got to go by Kawhi because Kawhi wanted Paul George there to begin with. So, I mean, at the end of the day, if the Clippers do get him and they can keep Paul George and Kawhi, that'd be interesting. You know what I'm saying? I think Giannis got to play more of a 4 or 5 position. Everybody's saying, well, Giannis is a 4. Giannis is a 3, to be honest. The way they playing him, he's a point forward in a build or mode of Grant and Scottie Pippen. But, we'll see what happens. If the Clippers do get him, I'm not mad. Clippers have so much bad luck in their career. They deserve to shine. You know what I'm saying? Being in a bad luck city like Detroit, as far as football, I pull for sorry teams or people or teams that get underlooked or overlooked. I pull for them because I just can't wait to the day the Lions win the Super Bowl, which hopefully that happens in my lifetime. But let's finish it off. Billy Donovan seemed to be the choice for the Bulls right now. They did let him go from the Thunder, so Chauncey Billups is still out there. Ty Lue is supposed to tie a deal up with the 76ers. I don't know if Billy Donovan can slide to Philly and coach them, but right now he on the Chicago radar. and they like him a lot. Obviously, people talking about Mark Jackson, also Adrian Griffin, Kenny Atkinson from the Nets. He's a good coach. But Billy Donovan showed that he's a superior X and O coach, making the transition from college to the NBA seamlessly, and he's dominated in OKC as far as his X's and O's. He got the most out the lesser, with the Thunder. Shout out to Pimp C. I've been saying that all day. But he got the most out the lesser of all them guys, and he's a great X's and O coach. People say, well, CJ, why did the Thunder let him go? They going in a different direction. Billy came from championship pedigree. They won back-to-back national championships with Joakim Noah, Corey Brewer, and them boys, and Al Horford. That seems like decades and decades ago. And he want to win. So he know Thunder is in the rebuild process. When people don't believe me, the Thunder is looking to trade everybody and rebuild through the draft. They're going to try to recreate that storm of Westbrook, Harden, and KD, and Serge Ibaka. So everybody's on the floor. Steven Adams, Chris Paul, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Dennis Schroeder only got one more year left. So the only boss they probably not trading is Dort and Darius Bazley. You know what I'm saying? So, man, Roberson, all those dudes is on the block, especially if Roberson can recover from whatever injury. He's been out for like 2 years. So they looking to get the most. He got the most out the lesser. And whatever Billy Donovan go, I think the Nets would have been a good fit for him. But obviously they gave that to Steve Nash. But he a superior coach. You know what I'm saying? I think he in the, like, if he ain't in a tier 1 with Steve Kerr, Greg Popovich, and, I don't know who else we got out there. If he ain't in that tier, and Eric Spoelstra, he right up under them. And I think him getting with a winner, he'll be in that tier. So, if you go to Chicago, they got a lot of talent. Zach LaVine, Kobe White, Derrick Rose could be coming back there in 2 years. I'm a Piston fan. That's why he's talking about going back to Chicago. Lauri Markkanen, Wendell Carter. He got something to work with there, but we'll see, man. But, hey, there's a little rumors I got right now about the NBA. Don't forget you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you got business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation to the channel? Cash App, CJ Good 313, PayPal. Link in the description, Cash App there. If you missed it, best way to donate personally for me is share the video. Check out our NBA Talk playlist. Don't forget we got football coming on tomorrow. If you missed my football prediction, check it out. I just did it the other day. So did a week 1 prediction, a season prediction, Super Bowl prediction, the whole thing. But I appreciate the love, support. Keep sharing the videos. One time for the one time we gone.